Best of luck.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Good evening. It's me, Faria Asmad. Let me start with a quick introduction. Um, I'm Priya Asmad, and I'm technical functional consultant, CRM. And recently, from the couple of last few months, I started working voluntarily and giving training sessions. So this session is actually the continuation of my last session on the marketing application, Dynamics 365 marketing application. And for the quick recap, Mustajab will surely share the PPT with you guys. So today's agenda
Yeah.
is the event management, how we can manage the event planning and all, from the planning to the execution of event in the marketing module. So just give me 1 second. Let me change my slide. Right. So this is the quick introduction to event management. The Dynamics 365 marketing event management helps every step of the way, from initial planning and budgeting through promotion and publication. It includes attendee registrations, webinar broadcast, and even passes generation and analytics, and the return on investment. We can also it gives the complete insights also after the event um, is completed. So today, basically, I'll be focusing on the it's some kind of, you can say that it is a user story type. So today we have the two personas. One is the customer, and the other one is the event organizer. So I have two personas for the today's session. The customer is the Lily John, and the event organizer is Emmeline. Basically, Lily is the customer of the one clothing brand, Jack and Jill. So Jack and Jill clothing brand is planning to planning for the event where they will give the discount vouchers to their customers, and where they will organize where they will launch their new designs. So this is all the today we will go through how the Emmeline will organize, and how Lily John will get the um, invitation for the event, and all the journey of the lady. So first, I'll go through the customer journey. First, Lily will one day Lily will receive the event invitation. So it will look like this in her Gmail. So let me quickly go through that also. Just 1 second. Right. Sorry about the delay. Actually, my laptop is quite slow, so I'm using my personal laptop. That's why it's not working. Um, so Lily received my event invitation from its from her favorite brand, uh, Jack and Jill Couture. So here, when she will click on the event registration button, she'll be able to land on the website, where she can select the specific session. If she wanted to attend any specific session, she can select that session and register for it. And if she wanted to register for the whole event, she can register by clicking on the register now button. So here you can see that we have the multiple options available. Lily can enter her information in this event registration form, and we can add the particular we can add more fields or more options here on this form. So if you want to, like, you can see that I have added one additional question here for the size. If I wanted to give any giveaway after the event to my attendees, I can ask for their size. So Jack and Jill Couture has planned to give gifts to the attendees. So they ask for their size, like small, medium, and large. So once Lily can register here, and that information automatically will capture in our Dynamics 365 CRM. So Emmeline will be able to see that what Lily has selected or what information she added in this event registration form. Other than that, Lily has an option that she can add another attendee. Like if she wanted to take her sister or any cousin to this event, she can register for them also on this event registration form. So these all informations are controllable by Emmeline. Emmeline can control it on the Dynamics 365 CRM itself while organizing the event. So we will see in the couple of minutes how Emmeline will manage all these settings or information in the Dynamics 365 CRM. So once Lily has checked out from the event registration, she will receive another email that will include the QR code and just one second. So then other information Lily will get after the registration will be like this, like thank you email, and there will be a QR code. That QR code Lily will use while checking in the event day. Basically, it's an in-person event. It is not a webinar. It is for the in-person event registration. So once Lily has registered for the event, she will get a QR code for check-in at the event day, on the event day. And then after, once the event is over, then Lily will get a feedback email. So she can provide a feedback to the brand that with like her suggestions or anything she can provide on this next email. So how these information is being this is the pipeline, and how we are handling this pipeline in this Dynamics 365 CRM. We will go through that one by one. These are the event portal. Basically, event portal is comes with the out of the, this is an out of box feature. We Microsoft Dynamics 365 has provided integration with Power Apps portal, but we can also integrate our personal website or our own website with Marketing Dynamics 365. So out of box already it is available. So at from the event management organizer perspective, we have the event planning, we have event type, event menu, session and tracks, speakers, sponsorships, event passes, manage attendee logistics and accommodations. All these things we will go through one by one when I started using the Dynamics 365 marketing app. So for Emmeline, now Emmeline wanted to um, create an event for her brand. So she just landed on the Dynamics 365 marketing app, and here on the settings, on the site map, she will be able to see the event management and events under the event management area. But for the complete event management, we have the another area available in the marketing app. It is this events. So she will be able to change the change area from here. So on selecting event, we have these options available, like event registrations, speakers, check-ins, and all these information are basically linked to the main event record. So first thing, there are basically different type of events. One is, you can say, we have the in-person events, we have webinars, or we can create any like Teams meeting or live streamings. So all these events are available here in the D365 marketing. So basically, first thing we have this to create the new event. So as you can see on the top, we have all these like, this is a business process flow. This is out of the business process flow available by Microsoft. We can it includes everything like our preliminaries, our agenda, and preliminaries basically it includes some options like what is the event name, basic options, what is the goal of our event, and what is the expected outcome. And we can add our time zone and start and end date of the event. Then we can plan for the agenda, organize, and the promote. These are basically different you can say stages available out of the box for the business for this business process flow, even business process flow. So it is totally customizable, and we really don't need to add everything or every information on this like particular form, but we have just the basic one related to our event. So I'm going to create an other event. It will be the in-person event in which we will get the QR code and check-ins. So this is the in-person event. In-person mean we have to like we have to configure where this event will be conducted, what will be the venue and the building, and in which building, and all the like room number in we have to configure in this event record. So we start. So event type field, it is available like we can define that what type of the event is. It is executive briefing, conference, demonstrating training, and webcast. This is just for like reporting purpose. It does not have any effect on the settings of this event. So for right now, I'm just selecting it as conference because it is in person. So I'm just taking as conference. I'll select my time zone, and even start date and end time will be there here. Or if it is a if it is a recurring event, recurring means if that event um, will be recurring, means that it will, if this event will replay like repeat after some particular time, like after every month this event will repeat. So we will there is an option that we can set it as recurring. So all the settings will be or all the information will be same, and that event will repeat itself after that after a defined time period, right? So right now I'm not making it as recurring event, it will be one time. And here we can select the location or the building where we want to have that event. So this information these information will be available in the system. If we wanted to if any like I wanted to create this event will be held in the building A. So I will select this building A. But if there is no like we can also create a new building. So on clicking on the new building, we'll be able to see create the new building record here. So it is just for the information in maintaining the information in the CRM system. We can add the estimated capacity, like 50 people can join. We can add the cost and the address of the building. So me show you. Right. And also there is an option, we can select the rooms for the room of that building. So every building is has one room, and we have to connect. Basically these things are interlinked. Every building will have the rooms, and it will auto filter out the rooms related to that building. So right now I created this new building, and new no room is available, so we will be able to create a new room also. So for suppose we are creating event for we are planning to hold an event in a different city, or in any building where which is not linked to our organization, like you can say in any hotel, or so we can connect any primary contact of that hotel in this record. So we'll be able to check that for that particular room the in charge is that person, so we can directly go for any information or any service, we can go to that person directly. So these are basically that is basically the only the primary contact. We can create the contact record in our system. You can say these are the external team members, so we can add them here also if there is anyone in charge of that room. We can define the layout, like layout of that room. Layout can be of you can say that you wanted the what type of layout of that room, like you wanted to the U shape layout, so audience can sit in the room in the U shape, like chair settings. Basically these are. So these are all about the venue of the event, location and its room, building and layout of the room. And then we have the venue constraints. Venue constraints mean that here we can define like how many people, or what is the capacity of the event, like how many people can attend this event. So right now I have set the capacity as 50, and we can select that if it is the waitlist event or not. Waitlist means that when the fifth capacity of 50 persons has reached, like 50 persons are already registered for this event, then later on if anyone again register for the event, that person will go into the wait list automatically. And if anyone from the like already registered users has anyone has cancelled their registration, then the person waiting in the wait list will get the chance or to attend the event. So on clicking it as yes, I'll be able to see this new option will be available here, like number of invitations per slot. Like I want to send 10, and automatically register waitlist is counted. If I set it as yes, so register, so the contacts will automatically will get registered. Like so let me save this, then we'll go through all these options available here. But first let me save this record. On saving the record, the event record status will become to the draft. So right now that means it is not live, so it is not live, it is just in the planning stage. So So we can select the what will be the primary goal for this event. So I am just selecting it as sales, and expected outcome like we can define the expected outcome, and we can also define the internal team. So for the internal team, I'll show you one by one. Next, this is these all information is available on the journal tab. Next, we have the agenda tab. So agenda means like we have to define like if it is a full day session, you can say full day event, then in that event there will be there can be a multiple sessions, right? So one person can register for only for the whole event, or he can also register for only for one session of that event. For that, like you can say, if that is a whole day event, and for specific session we can define one time slot, like uh, as you can say, as you can see, I am here adding one time slot for the 4 p.m. session. On double clicking that, I'll be able to see so you can see that it is saying that the session is set to start before the event start. So it will show some it depends on this our start date and end date. So let me define GMT plus 5, and event start date is set as 3/5/22, and I'm just setting it as 3:30 3 p.m. right? So saving it, and on agenda tab I'll be able to set my session around 4 p.m. So let me change it to day, and we can change the view here also, like before it was on the week, and I'm just setting it as day, so I'll be able to see the day of the event. So it is Saturday, March 5. Now I want to set the time slot for my session. I wanted to create one session on 3 p.m. So I'm just selecting the end time of the session to 4:30 p.m. It will be like a 1.5 hour session, and the status of the session is now right now draft. So we can change it to live. So once the status is live, only then that session will be like visible to the customer at the time of event registration on the event portal. If it is not live, it will be not available on the event portal. So we can define the session as like same like the event. We can define the session like also like a webinar type session, or it is we can webcast the whole session, or it can be in person. So right now my event type is in person, so I am just leaving it as in person, not just not streaming this session. So once created, we'll be able to see all the sessions on this agenda screen table. When session is added, now we have an option to add the speakers also against a session. So for every session, there can be multiple speakers. We can add the speakers against a specific session. uh, so there is a speaker list available. We can we can create the speaker record also in the CRM system, and let me show you by creating one. So there can be an internal speaker and the external speaker also. We can add all the information related to speaker, like their title and their email address, their speaker cost, if they charge something for the session. We can add all these information related to speaker and save the record. On saving the record, the speakers will be available to us on the speaker engagement like record. Speaker engagement basically something we wanted to add. Speaker engagement, you can take it as like speaker engagement will be against some session. And right now I'm just selecting entry of partner, and you can see that its speaker cost will automatically populate here, and I'm just selecting the session I have created for this event. So this is how we can add the speaker engagements. And also there is the session tracks. Session tracks means that if you are there can be a multiple types. Session track means if you are creating any session against any event, you will be able to add a multiple tracks against that session. So session tracks are of two types. They can be internal or external, and can add the information. Track one. So these are all the information available for the session track.
Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask or raise your hand so we can discuss, please.
Right. So next we have the sponsors. Sponsor means that if anyone, if any company or any group is sponsoring for any event, we can add the sponsors information also related to our event. Suppose they can tell are planning to have any event. So one company is sponsoring them. So we can add the details related to the sponsors also, and we can link that detail with the event. So event sponsor, I'm just selecting this as event sponsor, and sponsorship can be a gold, platinum, silver. So they are gold. And sponsorship topic, we can add webcam, and here we can add the amount, like what amount they are sponsoring. And here we have the sponsorship type, like it is monetary, it is any services that company is sponsoring, or any equipment they are providing for that event. We can define their sponsorship type also. So I'm just setting it as monetary. Like once it is done, this is for the agenda of the event. Next we have the website and form. Website and form, basically the on this tab, all the information, it directly affects on the portal where the user will register for the event. If I wanted to add any specific picture on my portal where they will register, I can add that picture here, like event image, I can select. So all these information basically depend basically affect on this event, like just 1 second, this event page here. If I changes the settings, it will automatically affect on this event portal. So right now I'm just going through. So I selected one event image. It was basically a homepage image on the event portal. So if I wanted to create any custom event URL, I can select it as yes, and I can provide any URL. Uh, uh, like I wanted to make it as, otherwise if I keep it as no, the system will automatically create a event URL, and if I wanted to add any custom one, the system will create the custom URL also for me. So right now I'm just keeping it as custom event URL. No, we can enable captcha here. We can create a leads for event registration. Like for every registration we can consider it as a lead. So these are all the information if we wanted to create lead or not. And we can enable attendee, multiple attendee registration. Basically this information affects this option here. Like if I click on register now, I'll be able to have this add another attendee option here. So if I keep it as multiple registration no, so this option will not be visible to the user. Right. So then we have this allow anonymous registration, yes or no. Anonymous registration means that if that contact is already in the your CRM system, they only then that person can register, and they have to first log in into the like portal before registration. If this check is no, right, if it is closed. So if it is yes, that means we are allowing anybody to register on the portal. So that's why sorry, that's why I'm clicking on the registration button, register now button. I directly land on the event registration page. If that button like that anonymous registration check is off, then there will be there come another screen which will ask me to register, like ask me to log in first, only then I can register for the event. So how it is tracking, basically it depends on the our customer available in the contacts available in the marketing app. Right. So we can also add the custom registration fields here. Like we can, as you can see, I have already added one custom field. We can add multiple custom fields on the registration form. Like what is for the customer, if it is an in-person event, we can ask the users for their favorite snacks. So we can provide them the snacks they have selected for the event. So we can add multiple such questions before at the time of event registration we can ask such questions to the users. So let me add one. There can if this we can select that is if that is required field. If it is required, then only after selecting any option or filling the answer for this question, only then the customer user can submit the event registration form. So for right now I'm just keeping it as no, and it can be boolean, it can be single choice or multi choice. So I'm just selecting multi choice. um, We can add multiple options like this, and on save and close. If I am adding multiple like questions here, multiple fields here, then I have to provide the order of the field, like in which order these questions will be visible on the event registration form. So let me show you the one I have already created. Here you can see that I have added this one custom event registration field for the for asking for their sizes. So here the are the options. I will select one, like I just wanted um, to add this. So I select one, and after that checkout I'll select. So this is how this is the one field I've added, but we can add the multiple fields. And for adding the multiple fields, we have to define the order, like in which order we want these questions to appear on the form. If I select the one, if I set the order as one, that question will be like will be on top. Next, we have the registration and attendees. Basically, the registration and attendees, this tab will um, here we can see like how many people have already registered for this event, and if we want in how many has checked in and how many are waiting in the waiting list. And basically this tab will become like we can information will be available on this tab after we have gone live with this event, only then. And we will be able to see that how many contacts has cancelled. So there is one thing like passes. We can define events can be a paid events, or you can say a free events. So for the paid events, there is one mechanism available. We can create some passes for the event register for the customers, for the users who have registered, and they have to pay some money. Only then the event registration will be created against those customers. So we can, there is an option available on the Dynamics 365, and there is some integration or gateways available that we can make the event as a paid event. Then there is an additional information where we can add the expected outcomes, or what is the primary goal. We can add the descriptions, and this is the financials, like this is for the internal you can say internal team or organizers, like what financials, what was the target revenue. Basically all these information will help in the reporting purpose. Then we have the event team members. Event team members means if anybody from my team are are so we can add the event team members also, like if anybody from my team is responsible for launching or organizing this event, then I have to add this event team member. So event team members are basically of two types. um, Event team member can be an external team member, or it can be an internal in team member. So here you can see on the event team member form, we have this option available, right? What type of member it is, if it is internal team member or if it is an external team member. So internal team member means, if the internal team members mean like that team member belongs to the my organization and is responsible for launching or organizing this event. So that will be basically normally that internal team member will be our user, like user of this system, CRM system. So, and if that member type is external team member, if the member type external team member, then that will be a contact. You can say external team member, you can say that if we are if someone is responsible, or if we hire someone like only for providing some services like for the DJ, or for catering purpose on the event, if we are hiring someone, so that person will become our external team member. So that person will go into the system as a contact. We can create the contact of that person and add it as the external team member for the event registration. So here we can define all the information related to that person and his role or description. Right. Then we have the room reservation for this event. If there is any room we have reserved for this in-person event, that information will be available here. And as you can see, I have added I have reserved 2 rooms for this event, like for the different sessions. So this information is available on this calendar view. On hovering it, I'll be able to see all the details. Right. So this is all for the you can say event in person event registration. Sorry, event planning. We can define the sponsorships also. I've all completed. So as you can see, I have defined some sessions, I have defined speakers, or I identify some sponsors, and all these information once I have completed here on the on the event record, I can just move to the next stage after marking that option as completed. It is not necessary that we have to fill out all these information to move to the next stage, but it is just you can say a best practice that we have to fill out everything and then move to the next stage. But this process can be varied for the different organizations. It is not necessary that we have to follow all these options or all these this process. So this is just the out of box and totally customizable process. Once done, once I have completed all the added all the information related to my event, or I have planned everything, like I have planned the agenda, and I have defined or added the information related to portal also, and everything. Once I have done that, then I can go to the I can make this event as go live. So as you can see, its status will change to the going live, and once live, it will change it to the published status, and it is live. So once the event is live, we will be able to see this event URL here. It is this event URL is the system created URL. This field was empty earlier, but once the event is live, I will be able to see this event URL. This URL is basically, if I click on this world icon, I'll be able to see the portal. So here you can see the portal is available and all the information I have added. Right now it is not visible because it's from the background is also white. So as you can see, the date and the time will be available here, and what will be the venue of the event. It will all visible on this portal page. And here you can see we have the sessions, and I added I have added one session and session track, or we have this speaker records available. And you can see that sponsorship, I have added one sponsor here, so that sponsor information will also be visible on the portal page, right? So I have already created one event. Let me show you that. um, so this event is already live, and one person has if someone has registered for the event, the registration count will automatically like increase here on the event screen. So event organizers will be able to see that how many people has registered for this event from this field. And on the registration and attendance page, because this event is live, I'll be able to see one event registration, and that registration is against the Lily. And you can see we have the registration responses, because Lily has registered the registration form, and that information also captured on the dynamic CRM. Lily has selected the small size, so here are the responses available on the event screen itself. Against every registration, we have the event registration responses. So once this is done, we have to create one. This is all about the in-person events. Once we are done with the creating the event, we have to send out the invitation to the our targeted audience. So for that, we have to switch back to the marketing area. Here in the marketing email, I have already created one. I'll just show you that. So I'm just stopping this record just to show you. So once done with the event planning and event agenda or everything, and by once launching the event, now the next step is that we have to send out the invitation to our targeted customers or contacts. That will be the event invitation. So I created one this email, and here I added one button. I just wanted to show you one thing, how we will connect the event with our email. So I'm just dragging to one button here, right? So here on the once I drop this button on the right side, there will be one options available. Now on to the link to I just wanted to link this button to the event I just created in the system. So I select the event, and I'll be able to select my event here. So here you'll be see only those events which are in the live stage or live status. So if the event is not live, you will not be able to link that event to the your emails. So once this is done, you have to you will go live with this email. And next we have to target create a segment to which we want to send this event invitation. Or we can directly in last session we have already seen these features, like we can use a send now feature, or we can create some one like segments or customer journeys. So this is how we can link the event with our marketing email. So this is just a email invitation, event invitation. Next, I just wanted to show you one more thing. I've already created one customer journey. In this customer journey, I use 3 swim lanes. As in the start of the session, I have shown you like how Lily has received the event invitation, and when she registered for the event, she received an other email with the QR code. And once she like check in to the event with that QR code, she received after the event, she received the post event email that is about the survey, right? So I have made 3 swim lane in the one customer journey. Like first I have selected one my targeted audience to which I wanted to send the my event invitation. So I just select that segment here and just send the event invitation email. Once that is sent, I created another segment. These are another segment in which I created that all those contacts who have registered for my that specific event will come into that segment. So those those who have already registered for the event will receive an other email that contains the QR code. And once those contacts who have registered or created, there are the check-in records linked to that contacts will get another email which will be related to the post-event survey. So once the user has checked in using the QR code, there will be automatically created another you can say a record which is called a check-in record against that customer. So we will be able to see that who has like actually like attended that event, right? So these are all information are available on the marketing app. I used 3 swim lanes, but also I can handle all these scenarios only in the one swim lane using the if else conditions which we have seen in our last session. um, but it's our choice. We can use different swim lanes or with different segments, or we can use some one like swim lane using the if else conditions. We can like create the customer journey, and this is how we link the email event invitation with our emails. Next, right now I have shown you the in-person event planning. In-person event planning, it is not the webinar or not online event, so it is all about the in-person event planning. Next is I'm going to create a webcast now. So in webcast, it is slightly you can say it is different from the in-person events. So in this we have the different options. I'm just naming it as so event type I'm selecting as webcast, and I can define my like time zone and start date and end date here. So these all information is same, but here on the top you can see on the right side there is an option like if you wanted to stream this event online or not. So this option basically define that this event is a webcast or a in-person event. So I'm just toggling it on. Once yes, now you can see we have the multiple options available here. Like a streaming provider is Teams webinar, and it can be a team live event or team meeting. On selecting other, we can like link with the third party also. So but I'm just leaving it as a team webinar right now. Then we can have the change meeting options. If I wanted to change the meeting options, I can. I just select it as yes. Or who can bypass the lobby, or there are the different options available for the Teams event. And You can see announcement, caller joins or leave, yes. Allow attendee to unmute. If you wanted, if you want to want such event where you want that attendees can unmute themselves, you can select this option. Or record automatically, allow meeting chat. If you want, like in the webinar people can like ask questions in the chat, or write in anything in the chat, you can keep it as yes, enabled. Or allow reactions and allow camera for attendees. So all these information related to the webinar or your webcast will be available here. So once you are done, you can save this record. Right, so once it is saved, you can see we have the Teams URL. Basically it is just like Teams meeting URL available here. And we can also sync this event with our Teams. On clicking this sync with Teams, there will be some options available that this event will be like synced with our Teams, so we can we will be notified like when this event date will come. Now other options are same like in person events, but like if this is a team webinar, then most probably it will be a virtual, no venue like buildings or rooms we need to define on this event. So once it is live, the event URL will be like visible here. So once this is done, there is one difference, like on the registration and attendance we have to send the like user, we have to send the register the person who has registered for this event, we have to send them the event like Teams meeting meeting link, not the QR code but the Teams meeting link. So this is this basic difference in the live webinar, like virtual meet events or the in-person event. So once it is live, the next process is the same, like we have to send out the like event invitation using our marketing email to the targeted audience, and the person who will register for this event will now get the next email containing the link of the meeting, online Teams meeting link. So let me show you how we will attach that. I'm just stopping my email record, which is already live. I have created it earlier. So for the event registration, if it is an in-person event, then we have to send the QR code for check-ins to the people who have registered for the event. For that, there is one option available here on the toolbox on the email is the QR code. If I drop this QR code on this email, I'll be able to select the event to which the QR code is related to which event. So these events are available, or I wanted to select whichever like I will send the QR code. And next is, and if it is virtual, there is option available. We can send them. We can send them the Teams meeting link. So this is how we will link the Teams meeting link to our to our marketing email. So I'm on the link to option. There is option available like joins in Teams, and then we have this option available like all the events which are virtual events and having that streaming live option enabled. We can select those events only here. So this is how we selected. We send the person who registered for the event the Teams meeting link, and the QR code is basically normally for the, you can say, uh, in-person events. So QR code is for in-person, and for the webinars we have to send them the Teams meeting link, right? So next, after the event is over, suppose the event is over, now we need to have the feedback from our audience related to that event. Then we will send them the post event survey. So for post event survey, basically there is an option out of the post feature available that we can integrate our marketing app to the voice of customer. So this is just one settings of like out of the box. By default their setting is not enabled. We have to enable it, that integration from the settings area. Once that is enabled, we'll be able to see the option on the email record. Let me show you that for the survey attachment with the email. So here you can see one survey button is available. uh, Let me show you by dropping one more button. If I drop this button here, and now I want to attach one survey from the voice of customer to this marketing app, I need to enable that setting from the settings area. Once that is done, only then this survey option will be visible here on this button. So I want you to link this survey. Right now there's some insufficient permission issue. I'll see that, but this is how we can link the survey with our emails. And one more thing I just want you to add on dropping this button here. Right. So there is one option available, add to calendar. Like if you are sending some invitation, event invitation to your customers, and that is like in person or any webinar related information, but mostly on the webinars, if that is synced with the teams, it will automatically show the option like if that is the upcoming meeting there. But if you are sending like in person, normally in an in-person event invitation, then we have to send them this option to the customer that they can add it to their calendar Like they can download it and add that event to their Gmail or any calendar. So this option is also available here on the button. If I click on the button, I'll be able to link this button to the add to calendar option, and I can add any event here. So whenever this email go out to the customer, that customer will be able to download that calendar and add it to its like Gmail or any email client. Right now, so this is all about the event planning and then launching the event. Then we have sending out the event invitations, and then the event registrations, and then post surveys about related to event. Once that is done, we have to check the insights also. So how we can check the insight? There are multiple options available. Like on the customer level itself, we'll be able to see the insight, like for if that customer has attended any event, or we'll be able to see that here on the customer screen also. It's loading. So on the like customer record itself, this information is available. Like if that customer has registered for how many events, that all the records will be visible here with the event name, event type, and everything. If the person has cancelled any event passes, basically that for the paid event, then it will be visible here. Or the registered any session, that all the information related to the event will be visible on the customer screen itself. And other than that, on changing events criteria, insights are also available on the event. Like here you can see that the registrations and attendees, these all information will be available here. And we have one more area where we can see the insights. That is as discussed in the last session, that is the main area is basically our customer journeys.
So, guys, if you have any question, feel free to ask. We want it to be a more interactive one. So, in case any point you want Faria to revisit, feel free to just mention that over the message, or just raise your hand, and we will love to revisit that.
Thanks for Saja. Yes, if there is any question, please feel free to ask. Saja, do we have some time?
Yeah, we have almost 20 minutes, Faria. That you have that. Please, yeah, you can
Right.
continue.
So this is all about the like event registration or event management in the marketing module. So other than that, in the last session, I have discussed that there is one more feature in the marketing that is of the social posting. We can you let me go through this feature also. So we can directly post on the social media from social media platforms from the marketing app itself. right now that setting is not enabled on my trial, but let me show you the basic things. So we can select the specific these social channels here for the social posting. Like we can directly post any like we can post any update or to our social media from here, like Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. And there must have be one social account linked to your link with this organization. Basically that will be the work account. So right now there is no social media account linked with this organization, so it is not showing any information here, but there is an option available, like we can enable the settings and we can add one social media account here. If that is not linked, we can just click on the new social media account and name the configuration configuration. And select the channel, and on creating it, it will take me to the Facebook page and ask me to link one link my account with this social with this organization CRM. But for that there is one requirement: I must have one page link for my organization. For example, if my organization is Jack and Jill Couture, then there is one public page available on the Facebook, so I can link my account with that page, and from the CRM itself I can once linked to that account, from the CRM I directly post uh, any information to my Facebook page from here. And also I can if predefine the post also. Like if I wanted to post like on the next Friday, or it's a schedule for the scheduling purpose. This we can also add one post. Like if I wanted to schedule it like on December 25th March, I wanted to like send out any post on my Facebook page, I can just schedule it here. So similarly goes for the Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. But for all of these channels, we have to link one open, you can say a public page uh, linked to our related to our organization. We can link it that here, and it includes everything. Like we can add the media also here. It includes like images and all this information we can add, emojis and everything. So it is one of very like nice feature, but it also and it gives some insights, but insights not related that who has seen, or like specific information related to the like if anybody has clicked on your post, it will not show that insight, but it will show that how many likes are there. It will also give some insights related to your post. So it is not much mature, but I believe in future Microsoft will mature this feature also. Is there any question? I would love to answer if there is anything.
Yeah, for now we don't see any session, but regarding this social media post, I think
Yeah.
it's early release or a preview mode, or is it available?
No, it is available, Mustafa. It is available, and it's not early or preview mode. It is available, but for the insight purpose, basically everyone is like interested in the insights. Like there is another platform, Sprinkler. Sprinkler gives a lot of insights. If anybody has clicked or if anybody has like reacted bad or angry, so they give the information related to that person also to the like to the owner of that post. But in the CRM marketing, there is no such option available. So insights are not good. It is just for the posting purpose. But who has reacted um, information related to the clicks or reactions, it is not visible here.
Yeah, so we have a question, I think, by Hussein. So, yes, Hussein, you can unmute yourself and please feel free to ask.
Assalamualaikum. I just want to check it out that how can we integrate any custom branding, like a white labeling of if there is some client they would like to have some specific designs would like to upload or any theme or color. Okay, could you please explain that one if you have time?
Yes, sure. You're asking for the specific design or theme or color on the event portal or the or any email.
On the email marketing email or any campaign with whenever we are creating any campaign.
Sure, sure, sure. Right. So on the marketing email, there is this option available. Let me show you. Um, if there is any design or available, we can directly add that into our HTML itself. So just give me 1 second. If there, for example, if there is any customer who wanted some specific design or if he has any like he has some design team, so they can design the HTML and we can directly copy paste that HTML into this CRM, and it will we can go live with it. So it is totally customizable. We can code here, we can just directly copy paste the CRM here, and we'll be able to see the design on the design screen once that is done.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I got it.
So, if you have any question, please feel free to ask, and we can also revisit the last session, which we covered the customer journeys and lead scoring, anything around that. Please feel free to ask. Right, we still have 10 minutes available to discuss any question that you have in marketing. That's great, sir. And regarding upcoming sessions, everyone, this was our last session from the functional part for the CRM, and Pakistani User Group will be coming back again with more sessions on now the technical side of CRM. So we will be posting the training agenda as well soon. So in case if you are interested in the technical training or Power Platform training, please feel free to let us know over the LinkedIn or our Twitter handler, and we would love to incorporate that. Else, what we are planning to do is to do a more training on the customer engagement technical areas in upcoming months. So with that, I don't see any more questions available. So thanks again for your time over the weekend. I really appreciate your efforts and and gathering all the information in a format. It was really helpful, and it guided us a lot. So with that, I will be ending this presentation, and I wish everyone a good luck in case if you are planning to opt in a career in the functional track. And we will see you again shortly on the technical side. So have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Priya. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.